What's up, everybody? Pruitt Gaming here, and it's just a little video about the game I'm playing right now of why I really enjoy Resident Evil 5 and what I would, and basically why I would believe that it'll make a good remake when it comes to the Resident Evil 5, like Resident Evil series. The first reason I really enjoy Resident Evil 5 is the co-op. I remember I have a lot of memories with me and my sisters. Yeah, I got four sisters. I'm the only dude in my family. Uh, just the good times I had with the game, with the mercenaries, the story. As you can see, what I might show you in a little bit is me S-ranking literally every map on this game. Like I played this game to death. Well, on the PlayStation 3, but I got to work on PlayStation 5. But yeah, it just basically just the good memories I had with this game, the co-op, the melee on this game, and like this like literally the first game in Resident Evil, like the Resident Evil series. Crap, just live commentary by the way. The first game in the Resident Evil series, they were like, you know what? Forget running away from the zombies. We finna fight these zombies. The funny thing is, I just recently discovered that people really didn't like this game, and I was confused. I'm like, people didn't really like this game. I enjoyed it. So then when I did my research about it, I realized that people say that this game is not as scary as like all the other Resident Evil games, and I was confused. I'm like, I understand like some now. The thing is, you gotta admit, people were scared of the game when it first came out. You gotta admit. Like, imagine having to fight a big spider thing, um, the dude with the axe coming at you, which you're gonna see in a little bit, and like other things that made this game scary. This game had its scary moments, but it's not really meant for you to like get scared. Like it's not. It's an action based game with this. Like I understand like Resident Evil is supposed to be like a zombie survival game, but at the same time it dealing with zombies. You got Kristen here, Jill, Wesker, all the OG, like most of the OG characters, and some new characters like Shovel. People didn't like Shovel for some reason. I'm like, why you don't like? What's wrong with her? I saw a bunch of videos about how like what they'll change, like what they predict with the game. Like they said talking about changing the setting from Africa to like somebody even said India one time. I'm like, what's the point of a remake? You're making a whole different game. You taking out Shovel and everything. I'm like, alright, y'all doing too much now. Talking about Wesker wasn't a good he wasn't good in this game. Wesker was out of all the Resident Evils, Wesker was legit the craziest he's ever been in this one. He was talking about he was a god and everything, nothing can stop me. He was gonna unleash like hell on earth to the world and everything. I'm like, come on, man. Like, I don't know, it's a little corny, but you got it, man. Every damn game is corny when it comes to villains and everything. Like, but that's basically all like the criticism I found on this game. But back to what I really enjoy about this game. You got the co-op. There's a bunch of stuff you should like about this game. Like, I don't want to fanboy or nothing, but come on, man. Like this game, it was ahead of its time. Hell, people were saying that it was like one of the best action-packed co-op games that ever to exist. Like during the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 run. Like, if anything, I'd just say just give this game a try. Like, it shouldn't. Like, I understand it shouldn't. It's not scary in such a way, but you gotta admit you should enjoy beating the crap out of zombies like I'm doing right here with this pistol. Like, come on, man. Don't mess with me in this game. Now for the remake, it is a few changes that I would make. And the first one I make is basically just make the combat more smoother and like movement like more like smooth as well. Cause you gotta admit the movement on here is a little stiff on here. What I like about it is like you can shoot somebody in the arm, the leg, and they react in the way you do a straight hook. It's a bunch of stuff you can do with the combat. But the main issue I had is just the movement. It been a lot of times where like I'll be getting surrounded and then I turn slow like this one. I know it's like a quick turn, but I really don't use it. But yeah, you gotta admit the movement is really stiff on this game. I say they make the movement still like what they did with the Resident Evil 4 remake, which by the way is a good game as well. You know, the movement, everything, the melee can be better. The second thing I would do, well, this is basically personal reference for everybody, is just to make the game a little bit more scarier. Now, people saying this game is not scary, and it's kind of understandable. And people say it don't fit Resident Evil 4, which I don't agree with. It do fit Resident Evil, but yeah, I think all they gotta do is just make the game just a little bit scary. Like have a bunch of sessions where like you and your partner get split up and everything, and then they'll make it like it'd be a bunch of jump scares, all the other. So you know how to make a like a scary game. Then like dealing with zombies and everything. And I think it'll fix the scary thing, like the scary outcome for it. My second my second thing I'll put in the remake is to have a more in-depth story with Shova, Josh, all of them, because people said she wasn't really connected to the Resident Evil. Like, what I'll make in the remake is I have, because I remember it was when they was on the boat, when Christian Shova was on the boat, she mentioned that her parents was killed like dealing with the experiments in Africa. And so what I have is that I have that I'll say that big man here. I'll say that Reska had like a part of her parents' death, and then when she found out about it, she joined the BSAA, like she say in the cutscene that she joined up so she can avenge her parents and stop the experience from happening in Africa. So I believe they'll fix the shovel issue. Cause I don't know why people talking about, oh, change this, change that, remove shovels from the game and everything. She's useless in the game. That confused me because what Ashley was doing the Resident Evil 4, she wasn't doing anything. Oh, all right. She wasn't doing anything when she was annoying in my opinion. She annoyed the hell out of me in Resident Evil 4. Like, but yeah, not in the remake. She improved in the remake, but it just in Resident Evil 4 in general, she really doesn't do nothing except scream, yell, get grabbed 24/7. Well, at least show she can defend herself at least. Uh-oh. Like, that's another. Oh, that's another. Yeah, bad. Oh, shoot. I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm still alive. But yeah, them my main points I could look up that I have for the Resident Evil like 5 remake, and why I really enjoy the game. Leave in the comments what you think they should change up for Resident Evil 5 if they make a remake, and like how would it improve the game as a whole. Do you think they should make it a little more scary, change the story a little bit, smoother combat? Like what you think? Leave in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching. One is smoother combat, like with the melee. Now the problem that I say the only issue I don't like about Resident Evil 5 is how stiff the movement is, and like how melee is, like that. While the melee good in some ways, you gotta admit though it's kind of smooth, like it's kind of stiff when it comes to movement and basically everything. And then look how slow I be turning everything. But yeah, my second fuck. What's up, everybody? Pruitt Gamer here. This is just like a little discussion video for a potential Resident Evil 5 remake. Now, basically, this is legit my favorite game. Well, my favorite Resident Evil in the whole series. It introduced me to the series, and I'm just want to see like what a good remake should be about. My top 5 things I would rather do.